Retro Maniacs, I'm so excited. I'm up early before work because I'm going to pick something up that's going to complement our deal of the week very nicely. We'll get into that in a minute. Just driving through downtown Stony Creek to go get that item that's going to accent our new deal of the week. This is a big one. So you know the Scooby-Doo van, the mystery machine that I just unboxed that belonged to Glenn's. I was jealous. Well, I had my eye on one for $150. Now typically you don't see these for sale, and if you do, they're $300 and up. If you check eBay sold listings or buy it now prices, it's insane. I was seeing them for up to $750, okay? So I got that. I had my eye on one for $150, and then I seen one for $125. And it was in the province. The other one was out of province. So I got it, guys. I got the mystery machine mint for $125. It's being shipped. The seller is a collector, assures me he can ship it. And I'm going to get a little set of vintage figures from the early 2000s that are still in the box that are going to go beautiful with these. We were eyeing them up at toy shows and stuff. I was thinking they were going to work because every time I see them, people want a ridiculous amount of money. So I found a picture of them, and they're gonna work great. I'll show you that picture in a second, but I found a picture online of somebody else doing the same idea, and they're gonna display beautifully with this Scooby-Doo van. So I'll show you guys that in a little bit here. Just gonna go stop and get our Sunriser Sammy, since we're over this way. Country style, way better than Timmy's, guys. They're donuts, yum. Almost there, guys. Thank goodness, because I'm cutting her close for getting it to work. So yeah, gonna have about a half hour to get to work, and we're about 20 minutes from work. Kind of sucks. I want to stop and check the stores, but whatever, I'll do that on my lunch break. So we made it successfully to work on time. I'll show you what I picked up. Now these go perfect with that van. I actually did some research. See the picture? They go perfect with that van. It's like they're meant for it. It's from the same time era as well, I believe. That van is 2002 or 3. These are, I believe, the same era, but let's see here. I'll have to look it up, but I believe they're from the same time period anyway, and you could see the same color box and everything. Even if I kept them both sealed and displayed them like this, it would look good. Comes with everybody too, the whole shebang. So pretty cool. So I get the van and these for $185 total. Pretty good. Or if you want to think of it this way, my last deal of the week that we still have to pick up, maybe we'll go this weekend, who knows, the 1 of 18 scale Godfather El Padrino in the box. I got that for $25. So I got the Scooby-Doo van and the El Padrino for $150 total for both of them. So that's pretty darn good. I don't know how you guys feel, but I feel like it's a little bit of an impromptu check the stores. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to check the stores, impromptu toilets. Yeah. We'll go see what's in there. The pop culture still haven't nailed them at my store yet. So hoping to walk in and they're there soon. If not, I'm on mornings next week. This weekend we're going to try to get up to something fun. I think there's toy shows going on. I can't remember what weekend ODA is. I don't remember. But we'll figure it out. We'll check out the stores, see what's happening. figures are gonna pop as soon as the van arrives. Oh, we got figures to go with it. That's awesome. And not just one of them, we've got like all of them, which is amazing. So we'll hit up Toys R Us first, but the first thing we're gonna do is strip this jacket off because it's friggin', what is it, 26 out, and I'm wearing my friggin' jacket. So that's gotta change. All into our stores here. Have a look-see. Time to go and have a look-see. Since they moved them to the back here, I have a new route I take. I used to take the same one for years, but ooh, I see some stock moving. Oh, my friend's got that one already. It looks like a lot, guys, but it's the same old stuff. Nothing. Check the figures. Last time there was nothing here, but there was gold here. I want that Satriali's mug bad. That would be a good gift for Giuliano for Christmas, but I want one of those for myself. Just ordered a couple things from AliExpress, ordered a new tripod that's like the one that I have, so we'll have the microphone again. Ordered finally those chrome paint markers that have awesome ratings and actually look like chrome. And ordered another one of those little vacuums because they work so well. So, thank you, AliExpress. Nothing in there today, but wow, I seen a woman that looks just like my daughter's mother standing in line, and she was with a guy, and it's funny, the guy looked kind of like me but shorter, and he had the same style hat that I wear. But I called her up and it's not her. But wild, it looked identical, like hair, face, everything. So I'll tell you guys the crazy story anyway once we get going here. So I was here the other night after work. I come after 9 p.m. when I finish work to check the toys because it's close to my work and it's somewhat not far from where I live. So I always come to check, and I really watch because people will just walk behind the car and let you run over them. So I always come to check. So I was sitting in my car up closer to the doors the other night because it's pretty empty at night. And I seen another collector I know walk in the door. So I texted the guy and said, hey man, there's nothing in there. So I was just sitting in my car. I guess I was waiting for the guy to come out to talk to him, whatever, right? And all of a sudden, a man with a bunch of, like, he had a motorcycle helmet on, and he had some type of motorcycle outfit, like a crotch rocket type outfit. He comes out of the store and he's coming quick, and I thought it was very odd that he had a motorcycle helmet on. I thought, did he just steal something? What's going on, right? So he has a small group of people right on his heels, and they're saying stuff to him and filming him, and I cannot get quite what they're saying to him, but I can tell it's not a friendly conversation. So I sit in my car and watch, and my buddy comes out and he's watching as well, but he doesn't see me yet sitting in my car. So I text him and I say, Rob, I think that's a diddler. Like, I don't know if I should say that on here or not, but I said I think that's a saxophone, we'll call it. And he gets back to me and says, oh, wild. So anyway, the guy gets on his bike and takes off because all these people are on foot. So I roll up to them and I say, wow, what just happened? I said, was that guy a saxophoner? Socks, S-O-C-K-S. And because I can't say it on here, but you guys can figure out what I mean. And he said, yes, that guy came here all the way from Brantford to meet somebody that's 13 years old. And I went, really? I said, wow. So I get in my car, start driving. I go around the corner. All of a sudden, who do I see sitting there between two parked cars? The saxophoner sitting there on his bike, texting. He's probably texting the person that was a decoy that he thought he was meeting. So I roll up and I park my car like sideways where he can't see me. Like we're on the side of the building now, right? Like because there's parking spots all along the side of the building between Walmart and Toys R Us buildings. So I park in between like a transport truck and I have my car sideways where he can't see me, right? And I'm like, wow, he's sitting right there, this guy, right? So the guy that was going into Walmart that I knew, at this point, he knows who that guy is, and he drives around the corner in his little car, and he notices the guy on the bike, and then he sees the way I'm parked, and he sees me a couple spots up, and I guess he put two and two together because he pulled over, and he walks over, he's like, oh, that's one of those offenders, eh, blah, 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 because this guy's older, right? And I said, yeah, it's one of those guys you see them catching stings, blah, blah, blah. And he goes, oh, geez, blah, blah, blah. And I said, watch this. So I start walking over to the guy, and I took his picture, which I posted on my Facebook, but I start walking over to the guy, and I'll show you guys the picture, too. I start walking over, and I say to him, I say, I'm not going to use the slang that I use, because I don't want to get in trouble with YouTube. But I said something along the lines of, hey, man, so you're a socks offender? And as soon as he heard the last word, all you hear is the bike start up and took off. And for some reason, when he's driving by me and my friend standing there, and he knows that I have an angry look, he waves at me like he's waving goodbye to a friend, which I thought was really odd. Funny. Now, I'm not kidding with you guys. This is the picture I got right here. This is the saxophoner. He was walking out of Wally with the white helmet on, and I thought it was really out of place. Oh, what a day. Finally, we're home. And there's somebody out there. Not impressed.
Wow, Retro Collectibles, it's really you. Hey, can I pop in and get a quick selfie?
No.
So, I am subscribed to the Retro Collectibles channel on YouTube, and let me tell you, I've been a subscriber since the start. And that channel is booming with growth. It's not just about unboxing cars, but how to get these expensive die-cast cars on a budget. I seen one episode of Crackit where he opened an auto art bullet, the Steve McQueen Mustang. He got that thing for like $100 Canadian. They usually sell for $250 and up, so he knows his stuff for sure. And he seems to do this often with these cars to teach people it's no fluke. The deals are out there, you just have to put in the work. And don't forget, it's not just die-cast cars, it's vintage toys altogether. Anything retro he's into, anything with an 80s or 90s theme he seems to really dig. But he shows a variety of cool stuff and even talks about mistakes he's made or deals he's missed, so we don't make the same mistakes.
Ooh, only the finest of jug-ups for Retro Collectibles. So I'll show you with Glenn's, no matter how you cut it, whether I leave it in the package or take them all out and display them, which I think I'm going to do, you can't go wrong. It's even the same color packaging. Like, whole crew of them, and they're the right size too. Wild. Perfect. That was Dave H's idea a while back when we seen these at a toy show, I believe it was. Okay guys, it's about that time, and Retro's gotta have a shower and stuff. I'm tired. But I will give you the updates once again. So we got some mail days coming up, some cool ones. We got already been shipped out. We have the replacement Krager rims and wheels for this guy. Now these are not bad, but we're getting ones that are a little bit closer to the Kragers that were in the movie, and the wheels. Okay? On the way. Brand new in the package. Also ordered a new tripod and microphone and light combo, same one that I had. So we'll have the microphone again, and I'll have the second one set up just for handheld, and I'll leave it set up for handheld all the time. Ordered the chrome paint pens that are actually chrome looking. They're not silver. They don't look like silver marker. They're actual chrome looking. How can I forget the big one? Scooby-Doo van update since I started filming this earlier. Seller got back to me. By the way, guys, that proves to you that these deals are not a fluke, that they're around. And it's not necessarily people that don't know the value, okay? Like I sold, when I moved out of my old place, I sold off most of my stuff. I knew what the stuff is valued at. If I would have did eBay prices, woof. But I got back my money in a couple bucks, and I was happy with that. Some sellers are like that. The guy that sold me the Auto Art Bullet Mustang in the box for $100. He knew the value. He just wasn't a D-head. And that's like this guy. He knew the value. He even says it in the ad. If you look at the ad that I showed, I believe on the community on YouTube, I showed the ad, but I didn't show the gentleman's name. But he mentions it in the ad. He says these go for 2 or 3 times the value. And he wasn't lying. Like, I've never seen it below 300. So if that seller ever sees my video, thank you, because I didn't think I'd be able to afford one. And it's coming to a good home. I'm not a flipper, so it's coming to a good home. I even got the figures for it already, so I'm excited. So, by the way, guys, he got back to me today. Shipping from Cornwall, I believe, is where he's at. $22 for 3-day shipping. So I said, do her up. So $22 for 3-day shipping for that. And I believe that's everything. We're going to try to get up to something cool this weekend, whether it's a toy show or toy hunting or the London trip to get the El Padrino. We're going to do something. And I'm putting my car in tomorrow morning before work, as long as I wake up early enough. And it's going to cost me 40 bones, and they're going to muck it right out. And then I'm just going to keep up on it. Because the whole time I was off work with my ankle and that, like I used to get under the seats and everything, and that's all got to be done. But I'll let them do it, pay $40, and then I'll keep up on it. Sounds good to me. Anyway, guys, I'm tired. I want to shower. I want to actually probably fall asleep. Thanks so much for watching. You know what I'm going to say. Smash the like button for me. Click subscribe and share. And as always, guys, happy hunting. And one last message. Max, I sent him a link for a good deal on cars. And he was asking me if it was okay if he grabs one of them. I appreciate the respect because he didn't want to step on my toes or whatever. But no, absolutely, I want you to grab them. I would rather one of my retro maniacs grab them than somebody that's just gonna do the wrong thing with them or whatever, right? So absolutely grab it, and I hope you get it because it's a smoking deal. I'm not gonna say what car it is. I'm gonna let him grab it, and then once he secures it, then I'll talk about it. So anyway, guys, I will do the mail day thing when the Scooby van comes and when the other bits come as well. That packaging with the Scooby van, it's coming from a seller, but I'm still praying to God it comes okay because I wouldn't want to have to ship that, I'll be honest with you. But, so yeah, guys, that's it. Thanks so much for watching and take care.
This beat is stupid grimy, that's a Cobra Kai kick. There's some open eyes, shit open eyes when I spit. I get riled up like dogs around the postmaster. The dough stack up with no manner. I'm crack